guys? Hope everybody is well. I am Muchacho Loco, and welcome to my channel. Now today, guys, I'm back with another GTA5 glitch video. Now this is just a revisal. I'm just going to go over the BMX and facility glitch. I've had a lot of questions. People, is this working? Is this working? So I'm just going to give you a quick tutorial and show you that this still works. So we're going to do it from the BMX bike in the 10-car garage point back. Now anybody that doesn't have a BMX in the facility, this is not going to be possible, but I am working on finding something that's going to help you guys. Everybody else that has the BMX, then you're good to go. So I'm using the method from the 2-car garage where we glitched out the bike spot in the 2-car garage. And now I'm able to order bikes to that garage, but they show up here in this 10-car garage in that spot right there, the #1 parking spot. And you can transfer Elegy RH8s to this garage and copy bikes over the top of them using that glitch garage. If you don't have that glitch garage, you cannot do this method. Those are all RH8s. Now I've converted them all to bikes. Now I want to move it up to my facility. So I'm not going to cover the requirements for this. This has been around for 2 months. You guys can reference back to the videos I've done prior. I don't want to give a full tutorial. There is no need for that.
You're through to your garage. You need me to bring you around?
So you'd step out of your building. You want to move one of your vehicles down from your facility. I've already done that. I'm just showing you. You would call your mechanic, or you would go to your CEO assistant. If your building is close to your office like mine, then you can just use your CEO assistant to move them quickly. But I already had a car out, so I'm going to go collect my Deluxo that I brought down from the facility, and I'm going to swap it with one of the bikes. So the 10-car garage with the bikes has to be full. That way it transfers a vehicle. When you stick the car in, the bike goes up to the facility. And you would continue to do that with all the vehicles in the facility until you had all your spots filled with BMX bikes. Now again, there isn't a solid method right now for putting the bike in the facility that I've tested enough that I like it to put it in your hands, so I am working on that. So I'm going to take this green bike, send it up top. Now I've cut away all the fat and left you guys the meat and potatoes on this. I'm trying to eliminate all the load screens and all the wait times, just to make this clip quick. I know it's going to look a little chopped up that way, but hey, it is what it is, guys. This is just a quick refresher. So once you've got a couple bikes in your facility, you're going to go to your facility. Now from this point forward, I recommend that you do not use personal vehicles. Just get in the habit of not using personal vehicles, because if you pull out a personal vehicle, it's going to mess up the glitch. You're going to want to use Pegasus vehicles or CEO vehicles. Just pick a free one. I'm going to use a Buzzard. Buzzard was already here. I was just showing you guys what you do. I'm going to use the Buzzard. It doesn't mean you go out and buy a Buzzard. I had somebody that went and bought a Buzzard because they seen me using it and they thought that would be what you're supposed to use. No, you can use whatever you want as long as it's not a personal vehicle. Sanchez motorbike is free for your CEO. You can use that. So anyways, guys, you're going to load into your bunker. And in your bunker, you're going to have an Elegy Retro custom stored inside your MOC. This is the car we duplicate. This is always the car we duplicate. I don't play with messing around with other vehicles. I've used all of Benny's vehicles. And this is the best return on your money. It sells for the most amount, so stick with the Elegy Retro Custom, and you won't have any problems. So I'm going to leave this car right here in the temporary parking, and I'm going to make my way back to my facility. Now again, I cut the load time, and I cut the travel time to make this quick. So again, use a CEO vehicle or a Pegasus vehicle. If you pull out a personal vehicle at this point, that Elegy will go back into your MOC. And when you're using the bike in the facility, you have to be careful not to use your triggers, because the moment you pull a trigger, it's going to take the bike outside, and that will be your personal vehicle. That will also send back the Elegy Retro Custom to your MOC. So be very careful not to use the triggers. You're just going to tap A. And I don't recommend that you spam A, that you get a lot of speed, because you'll end up wedged in somewhere or just wasting time. Just roll down here nice and easy. And you're going to want to use the left side of the bed. This is the only side of the bed to use on this glitch. Anything else, you might get pulled out into another building. So from here, it's right trigger. This is the only time you use a trigger. Right trigger and right on the D-pad at the exact same time. And you should spawn outside on foot, and the bike should still be in the building. Make your way back to your Elegy Retro Custom that's in your bunker, still sitting in the temporary parking. If it is not in the temporary parking, if it's not there, if it's not in your MOC, and if it's on your radar saying it's outside, but when you go outside it's not there, all you do is become an MC president, bring in a bike, and then send the bike back. This will reset the Elegy, and you can just pull it back out of your MOC, put it back in the temporary, and go back to your facility and do the bike thing again. This happens, 1 out of 20. So as you've seen, when I got in the car, my license plate changed. And I took it into my MOC, and there was a vehicle in there. I pushed it out. Now, that was the original. There's the new plate. That was the original one that was sitting here. That was the one we originally pulled out and was in the temporary parking. Now, it came out of my facility, so it is back in my facility. It just transferred back to its last save location. And I'm going to take this one over to my facility to show you that we just copied that car. This glitch is one of the nicest flowing glitches solo that I've done in a long time. But like I said, I expect Rockstar is going to get back on this. They're going to put the patch back in place. You remember what they did was they removed the ability for the bike to leave the building using a trigger. So you would go up to the bed and you would just get into bed. So the bike at that point sort of became obsolete and useless. Now we did find some other methods to use it with the Titan in the facility glitch, which personally I didn't really care for. It wasn't very accurate. But anyways, guys, I'm going to put the links to the working videos, the previous clips that I've done on this, and the tips and tricks video that will help you guys out for all the little problems and issues that you may have. But anyways, that's it, guys. That's all, man. So if it was helpful, guys, hit the like button. I appreciate every one of those. Don't forget to subscribe and the bell notification. You don't want to miss anything. And you guys be good to one another. All right? I'm Loco, and I am out of here.